Well, good morning, my Facebook friends around the world. Mr. Sunshine coming to you live right here, right now in sunny South Florida. And you know, as Mr. Sunshine is always doing something, there's always things are taking place. As always, down here in sunny South Florida with Mr. Sunshine, you never know what you're going to see, what we're going to be doing, what we're going to be filming, and what are we going to be taking pictures of. Well, today I got a special treat for some of my fellow locksmiths and my Facebook friends around the world that know Mr. Sunshine out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and beyond. My dear friends, Kim Southers. Good morning, Kim Southers. Up there in Port St. Lucie. Hope you're having a great day today. Well, what we did today, Mr. Sunshine, we just got done making a pic. As a matter of fact, I did the video. I'm downloading as we speak. This is a traditional lockpick, okay? This is a traditional tension wrench. Scott Schrader, good morning. How are you? Now, what they've had over the years, this is an actual one of many different style of picks, and this is what's called a pick gun. This is an HPC pistol pick, all right? And what this does, you stick it into the lock, you pull the trigger a few times like that, and this bounces up and down, as you can plainly see, and that theoretically bounces the pins inside the lock. And as you're applying the light pressure of tension, at that exact moment when it clears the shear line, the cylinder opens, okay? There's an adjustable here on low and high for the amount of tension on this pick gun. They've had these around for many, many years. They do work on the older style locks, not the brand new high security naturally, but for the old style quick set slage, doorknobs, stuff like that, that works beautifully. So what I did, they also make an electric pick. All right, locksmiths, some of them are up to $100, a little over $100, maybe $150 for a few of them that have replacement needles. This actually needle comes out and they make an electric pick. Well, what I did, what old Methuselah Locksmith Eddy did, we went ahead and said, well, you know what? We can go over here to the store and for an Oral-B polished stains away, 14,000 strokes per minute for $7.38. All right, so for $7.38, you get as a matter of fact, you get this pick. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for the other parts to it, which I don't see it right here at this particular moment. Oh, yeah, this here. All right, this goes on. This went on there like that. And then you have your brush head. The brush head looks just like that, okay? That was on there. So what we did, because when you go that, the thing spins around, and it's battery operated. It actually comes with a battery. If you pull this out, you can see there's the battery in it right there. And this screws back together just like that. It's got a nice rubber O-ring on it. And what we did was we needed to get to the piece in here. Now, by getting that, you just push it and you pull the head off that has the brushes on it. We then take a Dremel tool, all right? You take a Dremel tool, just like this one here. We went ahead and we put the video I did, you'll actually watch it because I did it while we were doing it. You then take, and what they're having this on here as such, I went ahead and cut this off, okay? You cut it off so that you have this piece sticking out, all right? Now, this piece actually was a rounded stock. You can see the round stock right there. What we did then, because we need to get the pick in order to be this thin. You see that? That is what slides into a lock so we could get it into the lock. Well, it was rounded. So we went ahead, we took our Dremel tool. Again, this is all done on the video that is being downloaded currently. We take this down, we lay this on a piece of metal, and we proceed to flatten it out. All right, we flattened it out using the Dremel tool. All right, so now we have a nice thin blade. Now, when you turn it on, you can hear it buzzing All right, as a matter of fact, we could stick this on. You hear that? You hear the buzzing right there? You see that? That's bouncing around right there, okay? So there, you can turn it off, turn it back on, turn it back off. All right, so now, the way that thing is situated, you've got yourself an electric lockpick. There it is right there. So now, what you can do for a locksmith, I'm not recommending this to you or anybody and their brother to be out there making it, but they're out there. It's not a very difficult procedure to do. You can actually now use this on. This is actually a rim cylinder right here. I'm going to show you. This is a rim cylinder. Commonly used in a lot of locks. It's basically the same as 5 pins in there, 5 lower pins, 5 upper pins, and 5 springs. And you can see it's locked up, but when you put the key in, it turns beautifully, okay? So now, because it's locked up, it doesn't move, you can put this in. I'm putting this in a vise because it's easier to demonstrate. We got to actually put it over here a little bit more, all right? And then by putting our tension wrench into the lock, as such, put our lockpick in there, all right? Put it down in there, hit the button as we sit there. Let me get it in the hole. There it is. And there you go. There's the lock. It's turned as such. It actually was faster using that than it would a regular pick. So there's the lock turned. As a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and put this back just like that. And now it's in the lock position. So there it is for you locksmiths out there, my friends up there that do locksmithing, Allied Lock and Key, Jerry Griffith. There it is. You can see a custom-made lockpick. If you bought it through a locksmith supply, you're going to pay $100, $150. For $7.38, you can make your own lockpick. You'll need a tension wrench. And boom, you're done. You're a little bit of ingenuity here, and we got you all set up. So what I'm going to do now, this one is a single battery. I went ahead and bought the double battery. And what we're going to do is I'm going to create one with a 2 battery so it'll last a little bit longer. It's probably got a little more. This one's running at 14,000 strokes. This one here is probably running a little bit higher. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to take this apart. And we're going to make another one using the dual battery. You can see this right here. What did that say? Brush head made in Germany. The handle made in China. So we're going to go ahead and pull this out. Set the batteries aside. Oh, yeah, this is a heavier unit than what I have here. But for $7, this one was, I think it was $12. So for $12, you're going to get a double battery. This one, you're going to get for $7 a single battery, and you're making yourself a lockpick that you can open any virtually old-style lock. New-style locks you're not going to be able to do, but this one here, we're actually going to check this out. Oh, it pushes in like that. Pull the batteries out. There it is. We're going to put the batteries in there. This one shows batteries down. This one shows batteries up. We're going to put the cover back on. There you go. Look at that. There it is. You can hear that vibrating in there. Just like that. The oral be brawned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut this off so that I will be able to have, oh, there we go. There it is right there. So you already have the head right off. We're going to actually cut this down. This one's already shimmed. We're going to go ahead and file this one down. You can see it's vibrating right there. I'm going to go ahead and file this down a little bit more. And then we're going to have ourselves another lockpick that's going to slide. This one's almost in there. So what we'll do, we're going to take this. All right, we already have it on a flat spot on this side. We'll go ahead. You know, I've been doing locksmithing for a long, long time. All of the National City banks up there, Gallatin Bank, Integra Bank out of the Pittsburgh area. People in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania know all about those banks. They then came down here to Florida. They bought the Harbor Bank and Fidelity Banks, and then from National City bought them. And then they merged with PNC, in which I changed all the locks on all the branches here in South Florida that are now all PNC banks. So if we're going to talk about bank locks, bank vaults, safe deposit boxes, and everything else, well, I know it better than anybody. Look at that, huh? All right, so we got that ground down. There it is. Take a look at that. We got another one. There it is. We actually hit the button on it. You can hear that baby moving. You can see it vibrating up and down. And that, let's see if we're going to have enough. I might have to file it just a little bit more. Locksmith Eddy giving you a tutorial today. No question about it. Look at that. Right in there. Can you see that? Right down in there. We're actually going to file it we're going to hit it a little bit more to get that in there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to hit it with a flat file if I have one here. Well, the hell with it. We'll just go ahead and keep using this. Look at that, huh? That's certainly looking good. I got to get that little tip off the end there. Now, you could use a flat file for this. I just happen to have the Dremel tool here handy, so we can do it a little bit faster for this live video. There it is. There's your lockpick right there. We can actually, this is actually adjustable in here. Let's go ahead and try this. Give it a little, always when you're keying a lock, give it a little shot of WD-40 when you're trying to pick it. It'll make things a lot easier when you're picking them open. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try this. I don't know if that's showing properly. Stick that in there. Use that other one. Put your tension wrench in there. Stick it in. Turn it on. There it is. Look at that. There you go. Number 2. We just made another. Look at that. It's already turned. It's opened. It's ready to go. We could go ahead and open it up. Now, real quick. Now, what we have here, if you're only able to pick it one way, all right, on a lot of doorknobs and deadbolts, there's pressure when you put the key in to unlock it. You're pulling the bolt back. On some of them, they have a spinner, a lock spinner, where you would slide it in there, you twist it, and then boom, it would spin it. Super speed all the way over, throw in the shear line, go to the other way, and boom, the lock is open. There's many times, thousands and thousands of times where I would pick it to the lock position, but then we had to turn it the other way. It works on virtually every lock, unlike except the Quickset Smart Key and some of the high security medicals. That's not going to work. But for the old style, simple common lock, that's how fast you can get it open. So there it is, the actual video of doing this one here. This one I like better. It's actually cheaper for $7. It actually has a longer thing on it as compared to this one, but even though this one still worked beautifully, but for longer 6-pin and 7-pin lock for electric pick, I would go with the $7, even though this one has the double battery it's still going to work. You can hear that thing vibrating there, and you can see this one here bouncing up and down as well. So there it is, Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy. I hope you enjoyed that video. You never know what you're going to see or what we're going to do each and every day. Pick up that phone, 561-693-8636. That is Mr. Sunshine coming to you live right here, right now in sunny South Florida.